Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the vlog. My name is Ron and this is MotorTube. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. So today's video is gonna be a painful one to make because of how much I love this truck, but there is no vehicle that is too perfect. There's a flaw in every vehicle, and in today's video I'm gonna talk to you guys about the 5 things I hate about my 2021 Ram TRX. So coming in at number 1, it's the weight of this truck. This truck weighs 7,800 pounds, and I do believe that is way too heavy. For example, the Raptor weighs a little bit under 7,000 pounds. Not that the Raptor is a competition to this truck, but it's kind of the same concept, and I'm not surprised at all. I mean, it is a Hellcat truck at the end of the day. We all know that Hellcats are heavy, so it was only right for them to make the TRX heavy as well, right? I mean, that makes sense to me, but I wish they shaved a little bit of weight off of it, made it a little closer in weight to the Raptor. Even though, like I said, the Raptor is not a competition, it will never get anywhere near this truck in technology, in performance, in off-roading capabilities, none of that. Regardless of which new Raptor they might come out with, it has a V6 at the end of the day. Until they put a GT500 motor in it, then maybe it'll compete with this, but you guys know how Ford works. They are very slow on everything. So now moving on to the second thing I hate about my Ram TRX, the miles per gallon. I'm not usually the one to ever complain about miles per gallon, but with this truck, it's a whole new level of horrible miles per gallon. And what I mean is this thing averages 8.5 miles per gallon, and that's with me driving like a grandma, literally, like totally just cruising, keeping it under 3,000 RPMs, just totally driving it as if it was a V6 Ram, and it still averages 8.5 miles per gallon. If I drive it on the highway, then sometimes it'll average 9 miles per gallon, maybe 9.5 at its best. So that's just not practical. I get this truck isn't meant to average 20 miles per gallon, but it's still a pickup truck. It still maybe could be used for work, but I mean, I can't see anyone using this as a daily or a work truck or anything. I mean, dude, you will probably spend every single day at the gas station if you daily this thing. It's horrible on gas. It is absolutely horrible, and it's also on 93. So you're gonna be spending like $400-500 a week on gas with this thing. You know, this thing is already not cheap, and to spend $300-400, maybe $500 a week on gas is just, it's crazy because it has a 30-gallon tank. Usually fill-ups for this thing will be like $90, and that's when the gas is at $270. So imagine if you're in like LA and you're paying like $450 or like I don't know, whatever they pay out there. Let's say you pay $4. You're gonna be spending $120-130 a fill-up for this thing, averaging 8.5 miles per gallon. That's not practical at all. And again, I'm not the one to complain about that, but that's a horrible problem with this truck. It's bad. I mean, there's no way around it. I've never averaged anything over 9.5 miles per gallon, regardless of how I drive it. So the miles per gallon is horrible, and that probably has to do with the fact that it has a Hellcat motor, and it also weighs 7,800 pounds. So the Hellcats already averaged horrible miles per gallon, about like 12, and then you make them double the weight, and this thing will average 8.5 miles per gallon. But yeah, that's just, miles per gallon is horrible. If you're buying this truck to save money on gas, no, you will have a whole nother truck payment in just gas. So you think about that when going to buy this truck. So the third thing I hate about my TRX is the fact that you cannot put it in rear wheel drive. This thing is 4-wheel drive, and there's no option to put it in rear wheel drive. And like, why? It's a Hellcat truck. I would have really loved to do a burnout with it, and I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, yo, just take a fuse out, do this, do that. You can't do that. You'll pretty much destroy and burn the transfer case. So even when we put it on the dyno, we had to literally disconnect the front drive shaft. We couldn't just take out a fuse or anything like that. You're just gonna burn the transfer case. So the fact that they don't have a rear-wheel drive mode sucks. I'm not sure why they didn't. I'm sure it made sense not to have it, otherwise they would have done it, because my old 2019, well, not old, my 2000, well, I mean, it is older, but my 2019 Ram 1500 Laramie had a two-wheel drive mode, and I also had a four-wheel drive mode, so I'm not sure why they didn't do it with this truck. Maybe they just didn't want us to do burnouts. So the fourth thing I hate about this truck is the price. So this truck was $94,000 just from the factory. That was the window sticker. Then you have your taxes, and then if you finance it, you have your interest. So it's already very expensive, right? It's a $94,000 truck. This thing out the door was $101,000. Here's the thing. It's very expensive. They had no rebates, no discounts, nothing, no family and friends, none of that. Literally, they offered 0 discounts with this truck. I'm not sure why they did that, because this truck isn't supposed to be a limited truck. They never said they're only making 3,000, 4,000. They never said anything like that. Like with the Demon, that was a limited car. It was only 3,000 in America and 300 in Canada. So they made a total of 3,300 cars, and they numbered them. So for that car not to be discounted, it made total sense. Even that car was a little cheaper than this one from the factory. So it just, like, I don't get it. If you didn't make this limited, why would you price it so high and also not offer any discounts? It was very weird to me, you know? They could literally go out and make a million more of these and continue to sell them and completely destroy the resale value of this truck. So the fact that they priced it so high and not discounted it, it's just weird to me. I wish they discounted it or at least make it limited. I much would have rather have them make it limited. I'm willing to pay the extra $1 for it to be limited, but for $101,000, they should have definitely made it limited or numbered or something cool like that. I would have even paid a little bit more if it was numbered. So the fact that they didn't do that kind of sucks. So yeah. So the fifth and final thing I hate about this truck is that it does not have a Brembo brakes. If you look closely, it has these random looking brakes, not Brembos. I feel like they should have put red Brembo brakes. I get that these are 18s and they couldn't fit the ones off the Hellcat, but they should have at least put like 4-piston Brembo brakes, because it looks like they would be able to fit it. Even in the back, as you can see, has these little brakes. So that was very disappointing not to see Brembo brakes on this truck, because it is a Hellcat truck and all Hellcats come with Brembo brakes. So it was just disappointing to me that they didn't put Brembo brakes on a $100,000 truck after they made you pay so much for this truck. They couldn't even put Brembo brakes. But overall, I absolutely love this truck. This is my favorite vehicle that I own, and I definitely think that it's the best truck on the market right now, and nothing comes close to it. Like, actually, it is the best truck on the market. I don't regret buying it whatsoever. I know I told you guys 5 things I hate about it, but all those things did not stop me from buying this truck. Those 5 things were just the flaws that I found with the truck, because again, no car or truck is too perfect. Every car or truck has a flaw, and that's what today's video was all about. It was to address all the flaws with this truck, but the good outweighs the bad, and it ain't even close. Like, there's so much cool about this truck. I might have to make a video. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see a video of me talking about all the cool features of this truck and all the things I love about it, because that video would probably be like 35 minutes long, because there are just endless options and endless technology and endless options. Well, no, I already said that. Just endless features about this truck that I absolutely love. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think of all my little petty things that I hate about this truck. Let me know if that would be a deal breaker for you guys, or would you guys not care like me? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. But it's time to wrap up today's video. So if you guys like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to this channel, smash the subscribe button, turn your notification bell on to stay up to date with the videos, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.